กำลังจะสตาร์ทนะรอสักครู่ทีนี้ OBS เราก็ไม่ต้องไปสนใจอะไรละเราสามารถดูพรีวิวว่ามันมาหรือยังเดี๋ยวรอสักครู่นะฮะอันนี้สตรีมเวลาเราเล่นเราก็เล่นไปเรื่อยๆฮะเล่นไปเรื่อยๆยิงไก่อะไรมาเรื่อยแล้วไอตัว OBS เนี่ยมันก็จะรันของเราไปเลยนี่ฮะพี่แว่นถือไอโนวาอยู่ลูกซองเห็นปะเป็นสดเลยยิงมาแตกนะฮะทีนี้ลองกดดูพรีวิวดูว่ามันมาหรือยังได้ฟังเสียงหน่อยมาแล้วฮะทีนี้มาแล้วมันมาหรือยังเดี๋ยวรอสักครู่นะฮะอันนี้สตรีมเวลาเราเล่นเราก็เล่นไปเรื่อยๆฮะเล่นไปเรื่อยๆยิงไก่อะไรมาเรื่อยแล้วไอตัว OBS เนี่ยมันก็จะรันของเราไปเลยนี่ฮะพี่แว่นถือไอโนวาอยู่ลูกซองเห็นปะเป็นสดเลยยิงมาแตกนะฮะทีนี้ลองกดดูพรีวิวดูว่า
Sai going to come in as well, perhaps offer some assistance. He says, "I'll."
ได้ฟังเสียงหน่อยมาแล้วฮะทีนี้มาแล้วมันมาหรือยังเดี๋ยวรอสักครู่นะฮะอันนี้สตรีมเวลาเราเล่นเราก็เล่นไปเรื่อยๆฮะเล่นไปเรื่อยๆยิงไก่อะไรมาเรื่อยแล้วไอตัว OBS เนี่ยมันก็จะรันของเราไปเลยนี่ฮะพี่แว่นถือว่าอยู่ลูกซองเห็นปะเป็นสดเลยยิงมาแตกนะฮะทีนี้ลองกดดูพรีวิวดูว่า
Sai going to come in as well, perhaps offer some assistance. He says, "I'll."
ได้ฟังเสียงหน่อยมาแล้วฮะทีนี้มาแล้วมันมาหรือยังเดี๋ยวรอสักครู่นะฮะอันนี้สตรีมเวลาเราเล่นเราก็เล่นไปเรื่อยๆฮะยิงไก่อะไรมาเรื่อย
What's on the map?
Looks like Tinker are going to finish off Aghanim Scepter now, back at base. And they've got pretty much all the tools they need. The BKB Gyro, they've got the Tide Rabbit, no Blink Dagger quite yet, perhaps the one thing they are missing, but Tinker with an Aghanim Scepter. Good luck using your illusions in these upcoming fights. If anything, you may look to consider.
It's
Just
probably
split
better
pushing.
for him to split push,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, there's no point anymore going into the Tinker right now. What's on the map?
Looks like Tinker are going to finish off Aghanim Scepter now, back at base. And they've got pretty much all the tools they need. The BKB Gyro, they've got the Tide Rabbit, no Blink Dagger quite yet, perhaps the one thing they are missing, but Tinker with an Aghanim Scepter. Good luck. Doom available, and that's something you don't want to mess around with. I bet you're going to try and delay things with the Alchemist illusions from behind. Yeah, this creep skipping, this is annoying, but Lion with the pedigree to deal with these illusions.
Oh, he got the creep skipper.
Yep.
He
Like
draw the
Tinker
creep
gonna
wave back
finish
enough.
off, Aghanim Scepter now back in
Terrible.
and they've got pretty much all the tools they need. The
I mean, every bit counts right now for execution.
oh,
This TB has to have a lot of items, like BKB at some point against this lineup. Skadi, BKB,
oh, there's
Butterfly.
BKB. Just picks up the two components. The Ogre Club, Mithril Hammer. Abed has come in and taken some of the ancients. Can he keep you out in time? Just
Oh, they
mix
got
it.
a stun! CH got caught there.
They were keeping out to try and stop the alchemist at their ancients, but as a result, Execration get a free kill, and they steal about 2/3 of the ancient stack. It wasn't a big stack by any means, but still was something.
In a lot of their
Space.
games, Execution were really successful in outmaneuvering the enemies, like moves like this,
And now they
forcing
get
them to
rogue,
rotate around, getting pickoffs, and they get Roshan as a result of it.
Can they get Roshan then get out though? We saw last time they managed to get it, but Whitefriars were there and punished them on the retreat. They need to scurry away. The scam will succeed. Whitefriars is going to initiate. It doesn't look like they can get in on time. Without a Blink Dagger on Tide, they are somewhat limited on initiation. And that's a big turnaround as far as Execration are concerned. They've now got the BKB on Terrorblade. Alchemist, 5k gold, farming up some ink. Octarine Core on Alchemist. Something always to consider with the Alchemist games is who gets the Ag Scepters. This game there's only two, the Venge and the Earth Spirit. Both pretty damn good though. Earth Spirit, Aghanim Scepter, a great save to have as well as a Venge. Similar story, it means you can kind of suicide the Venge and still have a second Vengeful Spirit in the fights.
Yeah, but the thing is, before the Earth Spirit gets a dagger, it's very hard for him to use the Aghanims though because of the range.
We can use the Geomagnetic Grip to save teammates, to pull them out.
Yeah. That is still very, very useful and valuable.
Yeah, the turning the Enchant Remnant is hard to use without a blink. But you got to imagine that maybe considering he's going to get an Ag Scepter pulled later, he may just go. He's probably going to go Blink Dagger as his first item.
Yep, that's like the core build right now on Earth Spirit, I think, and that's the best build. You just get a blink right away.
Okay.
It helps with the stun as well.
Well, Gyrocopter not scaling perhaps as well as White Prize would like, but that's just the nature of Gyro. You're never going to keep up with an Alchemist.
I mean, he's done really well. Though. He has 8 kills, like considering everything.
Not criticizing by any means. It's just it's the hero. It's the Gyrocopter. This is a hero that does not farm like an Alchemist does. He hasn't prioritized farming. He wants to play aggressive, and he's done a really good job at doing that.
Maybe he needs more ancient stacks, my friend.
He's had quite a few. He had some of them get stolen. This is his 3rd attempted stack now, and it's persistent with this, but he needs to go into what I imagine will be a damage item next.
Yeah, when it comes down to late game, the farm on the Doom will be very crucial. So going greedy earlier, probably gonna pay off if the game stretches out for a long period. Getting the refresher, getting the Aghanims, very crucial for the Doom.
Here you go, Execration, they're flanking. They smoked up, but it will expire now as they won't find anyone. And pushing the high ground is White Prize. They're at Execration's door. Someone's gonna get back and defend. Alchemist at bottom, but they'll quickly see heroes at mid. White Prize do not push particularly fast though. That's the one kind of saving grace here, and Alchemist will actually force heroes back himself. Tinker TP's back. He's going to be the first defender. Meanwhile, the Radiant base, will they look to engage here? Slada, ready with a Blink Crush. Alchemist, is he going to TP? He already has the Blink is there, the Crush catches one, the finger is there, and that's going to take it out. Nice Blink, Rabbit from Peloton. 1-2, up, moves up. Likely to fall. He immediately buys back. They want to catch and punish this, but White Prize have a big numbers advantage. Terrorblade is flanking from behind with Metamorphosis, has the reflection as well. He will pop and get the slow out on everyone. With the Crimson Guard, they're blocking a lot of this physical damage, and where's the backup? Alchemist channeling a stun, will stun himself, and it's a disastrous team fight for Execration. Got caught out the Lion reaction to get the finger out onto the Slaughter, setting up that Ravage. Really paying off.
Like I said, when the game goes late, initiation, they gotta jump onto Arbet, he bought out.
Well, he's going to be forced into a BKB. Tinker's TPing in now. Immediately blinks away here. KY Expo seems okay here. They're going to get the laser out on the Terrorblade. He can't really attack on Aegis, but he's in trouble. They've lost Earth Spirit. Finally, the Gyrocopter does go down. Nando on the front line takes a spill. Arbet, he does not want to die again. Luckily for him, he can armlet toggle through this just barely. Escaping, but still a big team fight victory for White Prize in the context of that.
They're gonna chase down. They're gonna chase down the Doom here.
Huh? There's a Blink Crush. Is this an overextension though? Tide still nearby. Crimson Guard is not going to save HY as they don't just chase down the Doom. They want more. They want the Lion, and with a swap in Chemo, looks like he might be able to get him another Crush coming out, and the gosh with the missiles. 15 HP. RR. Barely gets out.
Good chase by Execration, getting 3 kills there in return. But Roshan is not going to spawn in a while, so they are not going to be able to claim an Aegis, but they're going to be able to claim a tier 2 tower here. Top lane teams is trying to set up on the Tinker here. Oh, he got the stun.
Gets the pull as well. Is he going to roll in? Doesn't have the roll with the Blink Crush. RR gets away from the March. 290 might just turn and fight this one with the laser bouncing. He can get another kill. He's going to blink in. He gets the missiles, gets to that second. Won't get Earth Spirit, but Tinker.
Oh
Well played,
my god.
friend. They drastically underestimated his damage output.
Maybe they were expecting the Alchemist to be able to come faster.
Yeah.
Otherwise, two of those heroes is gonna take a long time to kill the Tinker. Because with this build on Tinker, you are actually very tanky. The Aghanims.
That's one of the great things about this build is that you can actually fight head on a bit better. If you get caught out, you're not guaranteed dead. If you go like a Dagon build or a Sheep build or whatever, you're much squishier. Well, we'll see what the approach is going to be. If Whitefriars feel confident to try and go for a high ground play or not. They TP in the Tinker. They've got Ravage once more, as well as a completed MKB. Like you kind of alluded to, the farming Doom means that you've got 4 heroes on the Radiant side, all hovering around that 10k plus net worth mark. So even though Alchemist is as farmed as he is, his teammates, looking at these bottom 3, very under-farmed. Slaughter with less farm by a decent margin compared to both Tide and Doom.
I mean, that's the way Slaughter works. When you have an Alchemist and TB on your team, you're not gonna get much from the game. Like, if your team is not doing well, you're not gonna get much.
Well, we'll see the pressure continue to surmount on this mid lane. Whitefriars don't want to let Execration leave their base, really. Will be Tinker going back for a Bloodstone. It looks like it's going to boost up his overall mana pool, give him that reduced respawn time as well. So,
And it's gonna make him a lot harder to kill too, so.
yeah. Whitefriars are in the driver's seat here, despite the Alchemist having the farm that he has in it. The Acceptors that he can pull are decent, but by no means I feel game-changing necessarily. We'll see. It kind of depends on what kind of plays an Earth Spirit can make. If he gets the Blink Dagger up, it kind of does set him up to make those big, flashy plays.
Yeah, but without a BKB though, it's still gonna be hard on the Earth Spirit. Like even if you, let's say you have Blink and you have Aghanims pulled to you, there's like so many ways of them stunning you when you're rolling in to do your thing. So it won't be easy for them.
Alright. Well. As it stands, Whitefriars just taking all the farm on the map. Execration haven't really been able to leave their base with any hero for some time. Problem is Whitefriars aren't going to have the best high ground sieging lineup. They could be likely waiting for the Roche to respawn to at least give themselves an Aegis advantage. And they'll scout that now.
They're gonna check it now.
If anything, they just want to take this to deny it from Execration.
But when you're playing a game like this, you definitely need a gem reward and to control the map. Like all these ward, like the one remaining ward out here for Execration is still helping them with a lot of information. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, are they going to be able to stop Roche? I don't imagine Execration have that in mind, but we'll have to wait and see for sure. They're heading.
They use a scan.
Yeah, they've seen him. Pause. Alka's been spotted top as far as Radiant Vision goes. They do not see the heroes converging towards this Roche pit just yet. They will soon. Doom is invis. Is there detection?
Nope. No gem, no sentry.
No, nothing. There's a sentry above the secret shop that's been planted. Not the Radiant one, the Dire one. Much higher than the secret shop. But
that's too far away.
Exactly. Too far away. And this Doom is going to see everything coming in. All is to go. I can see this going very well for Whitefriars. Even if they want to just stop roaching, a team fight could be the name of the game. Alka's TPing mid, he's coming in, and there we go. Doom has scouted everything. He sees Chemo first. Not sure if he wants to go for
he's
that.
gonna block him in.
Oh. Whoa. Venge is TPing out. That's, whoa, awkward. Does he realize he was being blocked in?
Yeah, he knew he was being blocked in.
So what's the...
Then he TP'd out.
I mean, you TP out, I guess you're hoping that you're being blocked by someone who doesn't have a stun, but pretty much every hero, well, I guess, yeah, Gyro's MKB, so pretty much everyone apart from Tinker can stop this TP, although Tide doesn't want to Ravage, but...
I mean, Tinker's not gonna block you right there.
No. Doom is just gonna give him the good old Infernal Blade. And I imagine that's gonna be a sad, vengeful spirit, but Over at the Roche pit, RR is smoked up on the eastern side. They've left the pit for now. It's a bit of a choke point that perhaps they don't want to get caught in by a crush into potential boulder smash. And the boulder smash has gone on cooldown, so importantly, that was used and looks like missed, or it's, well, it's mid-air as we speak.
Yeah, then again, initiation is very, very important here.
Yes.
On the Slada or the Lion, these two heroes are very, very important, and the Tide as well with the Blink.
There we go, what's happened to our poor Van Doom actually gets met with an ugly surprise as he goes in. Peloton! Is he going to go down here? He's got enough armor to fight into the Terrible. He has a BKB. Go charging forward. Just the one kill on the Doom. And Doom was used.
I mean, that is Roshan for exaggeration, I guess.
So got Metamorph up still for a decent duration, and yeah, with the minus armor, Doom buys back, but I don't think they're so scared of him. He does bring the auras. Nice boulder smash on point. Blink, crush. There's the Ravage. Pelosi going to go down and start things off here. Ivan's got the BKB on the front lines, and now with the Chemical Rage, he's in good fighting shape. Nando, good look to re-engage here. TP in from the Tinker, using the Travels too, and on the front lines, Ahmed fighting into KYX, whose BKB is worn off. The Magnetize chipping away at these heroes. It's going to be a dead Gyrocopter. Swap back Chemo, looking for the kill here. Tinker rearming. Can he fight this one? He's been hit by the Radiance. He can't blink away right now. Nando, he's chasing him. The Earth Spirit's going to show up as well, and 290 goes down. Execration. You kind of mentioned this. They find a way to get these good team fights, even when it feels like they're playing from behind. Their mid to late game execution is just so good.
I mean, that comes down to the fact that the Doom, like you mentioned, is it even a good idea for him to come up from his invis a lot earlier?
It was a terrible
Should he have
idea.
yeah, should he have just let the Venge TP away and then take the fight after the Venge left?
They-
You know, questions like this.
Well, he threw away his life. He threw away his Doom for nothing. And it was a 5v4 as a result. Execration will claim Raxia. Tinker commits to the Bloodstone and as a result does not have buyback. Abed's already channeling the stun, gets swapped back to safety. That's the BKB and they'll lose the Venge. Can they get the
Oh,
melee
they
Rax?
held their Rax.
Yep.
Held their Rax.
That's the victory. But at the same time, Execration, they've, for the most part, won the greater victories. They've taken the bigger battles, even if White Prize win that small little skirmish at their base. It's suddenly a 10k gold lead for Execration and a somewhat strategical advantage. First Aghanim Scepter coming up. The Spirit and Venge probably fighting over this one, probably squabbling, like, please Dad, give me this one. And it's going to be, I imagine, the lucky Earth Spirit who gets it. He's got the Blink Dagger, he's got the Ogre Club, so...
I mean, is it even a bad idea to give it to the Terrorblade just for the stats?
Yes, Victor, I think it is.
Bad idea?
Yes,
Okay.
I say so. Do you want stats on Terrorblade, or do you want OP Spirit to get a what, 1000 range save and a potential, or the Enchant Remnant, which can have like an even longer save? Like, please, Winter.
Yep.
Please.
Alright.
I
I know.
I thought you were a smart Dota player. I thought I was meant to be the stupid one in this cast. Now we're just two
I'm
dumbass
irresponsible.
casters.
I'm irresponsible.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're leading me astray. I'm on to you. Now Collusion is being attempted to being dealt with by the Lion. The problem is the Lion, he can deal with these illusions, but he puts himself in very vulnerable positions by doing so. He's a very squishy one. Doom on the high ground. Is he considering going in with a blink engagement? I'd love to maybe catch someone like this Earth Spirit. He's got the HY is super aggressive in this position. Benj is going to scout him out, and HY, please, didn't get the Doom off. Oh no, HY sped away his life. His team aren't even nearby apart from the Tide, who can't ravage, not into these BKBs. Tide going to go down, and White Fries are crumbling. They are making some very questionable plays, Winter.
I mean, that was like the two Singaporeans running in and everyone else from China and Malaysia not running in.
So what you're saying is Singapore Dota is making some questionable plays. There are no NA Dota, let's just say. NA Dota is winning all the qualifiers. For Dota right now, looking at it sharp and just swap in. Well, catch the Gyro comes with the lag spike. He did get the BKB off, but without the Tide and without the Doom, this guy's very difficult to take, but they managed to start it off well. Problem is, the Alk, the Terrorblade, the two big bruisers are just demolishing the White Prize base. Alk wants to mine. He thought
Not
about
the
it.
fountain, I bet.
Not yet, Albert. We haven't won just yet, my friend. Bouncing lasers will delay this push. 35
the
HP.
Rex.
Get the Rax, Nando. Get the goddamn Rax. 9 HP. Somebody. Earth Spirit. Anybody. Earth Spirit. That's responsible gaming from Tim. You said he's got the best Earth Spirit, Winter. I'm starting to believe it. He just took a Rax. Nando will BKB his way out of there. And that's the best thing this Earth Spirit's done all game. And he even saves his buddy. Well played, my friend, well played. Has he got an escape? I think he might do. He rolls to the north, but he didn't get the long range on it. He gets caught on the way out, but it was a good save onto the Terrorblade and a good rack secure.
Okay, hashtag Aghanims upgraded worth.
Yes. With that said, if you gave Terrorblade the stats, he would have had more damage to take the racks with Winter. I don't know. Maybe we should have had the stats on the Terrorblade. They pushed too slow without it.
Well, thanks Parker for backing me up.
Oh. That's my job, to back up even the stupidest of ideas that my co-caster brings up. Well, right now...
No, I'm sure that's not the worst thing I brought up.
Well, it's no Lumi suggestion, don't worry. I've heard some crazy ideas from him. Exploding maps, mini stuns on Culling Blade, I don't know, all kinds of nonsense.
Oh, that's some Dota 1 thing there. Mini stun on Culling Blade?
Yeah. That's Lumi's he's old school. He goes way back. Oh, they found Benj. Poor Chemo, he's like, he's got Nats, he can respawn! They've got no detection! He swaps away. Chemo, give away your life for the cause! He's got the axe, he's back, round 2! Says, come and get me, guys! Oh no! Oh! Chemo!
I'm sorry, Lion mana drain.
Press F to pay your respects. Well, high ground defense time perhaps for Execration as a all-in push maybe on the cards here for White Prize. They're down base and looking to perhaps take it to Execration. Benj will be back soon though. I don't really see how successful this can be. Buyback status is good for the Alchemist. Not good for the Terrorblade. He's the one who has to be careful. He's bought an MKB now. He needs to make sure he doesn't go down. See another pause come out. This gyro has disconnected. So do you reckon?
Nope, I wouldn't lie that Malaysia has some internet issues now.
Yep. Yeah, you disappeared on me earlier. I can confirm that myself. But what do you think? Are the Singaporeans saying, "Let's go, go, go! Let's take the high ground"? Is that the call from HY and Pelosin? Let's fight.
Sounds like it.
One last ditch effort. This is their last hurrah in the qualifiers. A loss here and they are eliminated.
And it's gonna be very difficult though, because I feel the initiation would be on Execration's favor. Once the bench respawns, they can easily swap someone in, you know, and enchant Remnant, kick you to the fountain.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
And Tim's almost has his BKB. He could sell something like his magic wand if he wanted to, but...
Sell the urn!
Oh, sell the wand. Doesn't matter. You want the urn to stop the blink, you know?
Okay, fine, sell the wand.
Yeah.
I'm with you, sell the wand.
Okay. Is he going to... sell neither. Get a kill. Just KS something. Chemo.
The swap?
Oh, the Ravage is there. No BKBs coming in time for that one, but Nando maybe forced back. Where's the Doom? Who's it going to be on HY? Can't blink for now. The Yas is preventing that. Off to the side. They've lost Slada.
Oh.
Big mishap. And they lost the poor Venge Illusion.
I mean, that's one throw a piece right there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Going up to the 644 range. How high can you go? Or I think it's how low can you go, but in this one they're doing the opposite. They've fallen over backwards, attempting to go under.
Good
the
news
bar.
is Alchemist should be able to buy them enough time.
Yeah. He's bought them enough Ag Scepters, now he's going to buy them enough time. the high ground defense. They have to be careful. Nando still does not have buyback. This Terrorblade does not want to go down. If anything, it's the Alf who may have to throw away his life. HY on the front lines has Doom available. And they push so incredibly slow on the Whitefry's side. One of the big weaknesses of their draft right now is that they can't even threaten the high ground. And guess all 5 are back alive. Without Ravage, Execration may look to engage into this one. Earth Spirit off to the side. What can he find? Good Impale coming in up to the north. The Doom comes out. That's on RR. Arbed though, he's got the shivers off. Catches out HY, and it looks like HY could be in some trouble here for Loose on the front line. No Ravage still. This Shizzbug will do what he can from the back. He throws the finger. Doesn't get a kill initially. It's Slider still doomed up, and Arbed charging forward. Wants KYXY with his BKB wearing off. He may be able to get him momentarily. Terrorblade's taking out the Tide elsewhere, and KYXY going to go down to the Alchemist, and with that, things looking very, very grim here. The chase is on for Chizzbug, but it won't catch him. Arbed's already TP top though. Terrorblade still has about 15-20 seconds left on his Metamorph. Is that going to be enough to get this last Rax? They jump on Arbed. HY, uh-oh. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Arbed will have to BKB so he doesn't... Oh no, he doesn't BKB, it's on cooldown. He stuns himself and... Finger pull, can he save him? The enchant remnant. Tims gets his buddy back to safety. Okay, that'll work for now. Tims himself, he escapes to the northeast. TP with the right click. Tinker gets the kill just barely. Speaking of kills, Arbed needs to find a way out. He'll shivers and rage for Execration.
Now that's a good way to repay the Aghanims once more.
Yeah.
Another save on the core.
I think, did Ara just find a cheese on the ground? Is there a cheese just sitting in the roach pit?
Yeah, he did. He did just find a cheese.
They pinged it a bunch, so yeah, okay, casual cheese. He says, thanks Whitefries, thanks for leaving that one there. Actually no, it was Execration who left it there, the third roach. Oh, another cheese in ages. Chemo's like, this one's my cheese. Well, 2 cheeses for Execration. And it's Whitefries. Have to find some way to stop that. They've only got 1 chiz. And that's Chizzbug. He's got to see what he can do.
Nice try, Parker. Nice try.
I do my best. Anything to get a laugh out of you, Winter.
I'll give you credit for that.
Alright. As it stands, this could be the last legs for Whitefries. They are looking down and out, but one big team fight could be what it takes to turn this one. Gyrocopter, is there anything he can buy? He's gone back for a Mantis style. Looks like he's going to pick up a casual Crystallis. He's got some pieces for a bit of extra damage. Doom comes out on Nando. He's got Aegis though, so that's Doom on cooldown. Should a fight break out? And can they even get this kill? I don't think they will. Nando may be looking for a Sunder soon. Can he find someone to Sunder is going to be the big question. If he can run in, there we go. He Sunders Arbed, who can Chemical Rage back up.
Play?
No.
What? They just called GG?
That's some,
Man, they're fighting for sure.
well. Okay.
That is not good.
I mean, a lot of their play was very disconnected. Like, that's kind of how I would summarize the games I've seen from them today. Like, you kind of mentioned, like, sometimes HY is just off doing his own thing, and then some of the other players are just